Hello, Emmanuel Olusegun Adeleke. Keep rebooting in your marriage. Yes. Have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you have not done that, please do so that you listen to insights and teachings that will bless and enhance your marriage. Yes, marriage rebooting. When in those days, and to those who use like laptop, who use home appliances that need to take time before performing, before producing to ultimate, before you can enjoy the appliances maximally. So it will need to boot. Do you know that marriage also need rebooting? Marriage need rebooting. So what do I mean by marriage rebooting? I mean you create a time when you have time specially with each other and for each other. Having time specially to learn, to understand, to know better how your spouse is wired. We are wired differently. Being a child, I posted something recently on Facebook that being spiritual is not enough for marriage. And most of the time, people mix it up. They will say, but he's spiritual. He can teach the Bible. He's a Sunday school teacher. He's a Bible study coordinator. Yes, it is good that when you are spirit-led, when you are spirit-filled, you should be a good spouse. But at the same time, there are two different things. You can know how to pray. You can know the Bible and quote it very well and not be a good husband or a good wife. That is why it is very important for you to go for marriage rebooting. Do you know that in marriage rebooting, you have enough time to understand things? You reboot. From my little research, I've discovered that promiscuity in marriage happens most of the time first 5 years in marriage. Why? Because at that time, most of the couples, they don't understand that when the woman has her first child, the love most of the time shift from the husband to the wife, to the child, and the husband now felt neglected. Then he begin to remember his ex. Then he begin to remember someone he has proposed to before. If it is a kind of a person that's not a virgin before entering into marriage, he begin to remember how he had sex, his sex partner before. So in marriage reboot, you understand this. In marriage reboot, you understand that when you are aging, especially when you get to marriage menopause, when you are advancing in age as man, your sex drive reduce. That's why you hear sometimes, you hear an elderly person. I think one happened recently when a lecturer died in the house of a young student. You see, because these things, you need to know how your body is wired, how it operates. All these things come in during marriage reboot. At that time, you were taught about how to handle gap analysis, how to create time to do gap analysis. What are you to do when this happens? So all these things will keep your marriage to reboot. It helps you to drop old thinkings and you take new one. You cannot be going on like this. You need to reboot the way that you label your spouse. You need to reboot the way that you think about old age. You say, you are talking about sex now when we have advanced in age. Is it food? To marriage, sex is food. To marriage, sex is food. To marriage, sex is food. You cannot just annoy it in marriage and think the marriage will work. You need to reboot your marriage, and your marriage will keep rebooting, and it will work better. I pray it shall be well with you. God bless you. I remain your friend, Emmanuel Olusegun Adeleke. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless you.